Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into the science and, I guess, the art of longevity using the source material you shared.
Yeah, and our goal here really is to unpack the big ideas, the ones that maybe make you rethink, how we usually approach health and aging.
Exactly, because often medicine's focus is very reactive,
Right.
dealing with the immediate problem.
Right. Like the analogy in the sources being great at pulling drowning people out of a river. Necessary, of course.
Absolutely life-saving. Medicine 2.0, they call it.
Yeah.
But these sources argue we need to look, well, upstream.
Ask why are people falling in? That's the medicine 3.0 idea. Prevention.
And with that shift comes a different goal. It's not purely about lifespan, just living longer.
No, it's crucially about health span, living well for longer, functional, engaged years.
Trying to square the curve, as they put it, extend that healthy period and sort of squeeze the decline at the end.
Precisely. And the big roadblocks, the things that prevent that,
Mm.
the sources call them the horsemen.
Okay, let's name them.
You've got cardiovascular disease, cancer, neurodegenerative diseases, think Alzheimer's, and then metabolic dysfunction like type 2 diabetes.
And the key point is they're not separate silos. They're linked.
Deeply interconnected. Yeah. Metabolic issues, for instance, massively raise your risk for the others. It's quite sobering.
So if Medicine 2.0 treats these when they arrive,
Medicine 3.0 is all about stopping them or delaying them way, way earlier, often decades before.
which means it's not about quick fixes. It's a long game, a strategy.
Absolutely. A proactive, long-term strategy.
Okay, so what are the key tactics in this strategy? Exercise comes up a lot.
Foundational. Hugely important for lifespan, sure,
Yeah.
but maybe even more so for health span.
And there's that striking point about VO2 max.
Yeah, cardiorespiratory fitness. It's like potentially a stronger predictor of mortality than smoking.
Wow. Just pause on that. We focus so much on not smoking, but improving fitness could be even more impactful.
It's definitely food for thought, and it's not only cardio. Strength, stability, they matter hugely too.
Like grip strength, or being able to get up off the floor without help.
Exactly. Those are powerful indicators, and frankly, good goals for functional aging.
All right, moving from movement to fuel, nutrition, what's the angle there? Avoid the diet wars?
Pretty much. The sources lean towards understanding nutritional biochemistry and, crucially, your personal response. Less dogma, more data.
And the focus seems to be on overall calories, and particularly certain types of sugars.
Yes, excess calories are key. And fructose gets a specific mention as a potent driver of metabolic problems.
This is where things like continuous glucose monitors, CGMs, come in for that personal insight.
Right. Using one, even for a bit, can be incredibly eye-opening. See how your body reacts? It drives change. Oh, and don't forget, protein, getting enough quality protein, especially as we get older, is vital.
Then there's sleep, often the forgotten pillar.
Definitely overlooked.
Yeah.
But impact is huge. Even like one bad night or short sleep can mess with your insulin sensitivity.
Which is a step toward metabolic dysfunction.
Directly. And the link between chronic poor sleep and brain health, maybe even Alzheimer's, it's becoming clearer. Getting that 7+ hours consistently. Non-negotiable, really.
Okay, physical pillars covered, but the sources also stress emotional health.
Just as critical, yeah. Addressing trauma, big key, or the cumulative little t stuff, adverse experiences, it's part of the long game.
It's not a quick wellness hack, it's deep work.
It really is. Cultivating emotional awareness, it affects everything. Even, as one source points out, your actual desire to live a long, healthy life.
And the thread tying all this together is time.
Time is absolutely key. These diseases, the horsemen, they don't appear overnight. Atherosclerosis, for example, can start in your teens.
So the earlier you start with prevention.
The bigger the impact on your long-term health span, it really compounds.
So wrapping this deep dive up, the core message from these sources is really about this fundamental shift. Move from reaction to prevention.
Focus on health span, not just lifespan.
And integrate these pillars, exercise, nutrition, sleep, emotional health, into a coherent, long-term strategy.
It's about consciously building that foundation for your future self, starting now.
Well said. Definitely a lot to think about from these sources. So here's a final thought for you, the listener. Take a look at your own approach to health right now.
Yeah.
How much of it is focused on the pulling people out of the river stuff, dealing with immediate issues, maybe short-term fitness goals?
Versus how much are you actively investing upstream, building that resilience, working towards maximizing those healthy, vibrant years ahead.